Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do a Google Draw for this Meristem diagram. So you're going to hit New, go down to More, and you're going to hit Google Draw. I think this is like the easiest way to get a bigger screen. If you try to insert it off a Google Doc, I think it gets smaller. So I like this way better. And then once you have your or your draw, you can insert text box. That's what I would suggest. I always like to edit my color and stuff and my size because I don't know, because I'm just obsessive like that. But you don't have to. And then go ahead and just type in one of these specific meristems. You can even just copy and paste, which is what I'm going to do. Okay. And then so you can do stuff like I added a border, I changed it to red, and I changed that. So first one I made was the apical meristem, right? So the other ones, so what is made from the apical meristem is going to be, I just copied and pasted that so I could keep the same format. So these three terms right here are made by the apical meristem, right? Oop. I didn't keep my format, so I'm just going to make it because, again, that's how I am, okay? So these three types of meristems were actually made from the apical meristem. So that's a relationship that you want to show, right? So I'm going to make an arrow, and I love these purple dots because they allow you to make straight arrows. Oh, my arrow's still not straight. There we go. So that's a relationship that I can show with just a simple arrow, right? Apical meristem produces these three tissues, right? So that's what the activity is talking about. Create a diagram, shows each meristem, what each meristem creates, and how some of them are linked together, okay? So these apical meristems produce these guys. You can put another box in showing that they produce something, all that, just showing relationship between all of the meristems and also what they create. Okay, I'll work on this a little bit. I'll show you a little bit of an example of how to set it up, and then if you can just kind of see it visually. Okay. All right, you can see how I formatted it. Sorry, I have a mascot now, but you can see how I formatted it. So apical meristem, arrows down, produces procambium, ground meristem, protoderm. Okay, so see how I marked them in red to show the apical meristem, meristem, arrows, and then I also added boxes saying procambium produces, and then in this you would list what the procambium creates. Okay, what the ground meristem creates, what the protoderm creates, to kind of highlight that even further. You can do this on paper as well. It's whatever you feel fits you best.